Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to the Cellblock Scorch. This is Cricket here to record week 33. The prompt was given by Peishi. It was fight to death on a hospital roof. I am out and about recording in a semi-public area. It's gonna work though. The piece I have this week is a transcription of like a found audio, so it's funny now that I'm recording it. So we're just going to pretend that any background noise you may hear is soundscaping I put in on purpose. My piece is called Apocalypse Diary, 8/9/27. Apocalypse Diary, September 7th. No, it's the 8th. Apocalypse Diary, September 8th, 2027. Epiphany Jones here. It's been a week since I last recorded, I think. I'm not even sure why I do these anymore. Yeah, Tank, whatever. Tank said it helps me stay sane. He's not wrong. I guess I really hope someone finds all these memos someday too. They'll figure out how to convert them to whatever format they use. Anyway, so it's been a week, a lot of the usual. We're still rooting around in LA, Compton actually. There's got to be an underground here, but we haven't found it yet. This is a big enough town. There must be more survivors. And if there are survivors, then maybe a way to the border. Maybe we could get out. I've had this song stuck in my head since we got here, an old one from when I was a kid by some band my mom really liked. Something about panic. 'Cause nobody knows your name when you're dying in LA. It feels appropriate. Anyway, if I had internet, I could look it up, but it's not functioning out here in the Deadland, so when we make it out, I'll come back to this and find it. We're sitting up here on the roof of some hospital. This city is desolate. No cars driving, no people. It's not like the apocalypse movies always are, with car crashes and fire and chaos. That's how it was when the kaiju were attacking, but it's just empty. We weren't ready for the monsters, but we weren't ready for this slow-moving apocalypse either. Sorry, I'm probably repeating myself. It's just hard not to feel nostalgic looking at all of this. Mom used to take me on weekend trips up here until the plague. I guess we were lucky since it took her fast. Our hometown got hit hard, but LA, real LA, with so many people so close and that dead kaiju just rotting in Inglewood, it wasn't pretty. I still get mad thinking about it. I've been living in this hellscape for 2 years alone because... Yeah, okay, for the record, I haven't been alone the whole time. I've been with people sometimes, and Tank and I found each other about 4 months ago, and it's been better since then, but still. 2 years mostly alone because the government decided they couldn't do anything to stop the spread. Better just to quarantine the affected area and write it off as a loss. Millions of people just written off, left to die. And what really makes me mad is they decided that within the first couple of weeks, when everyone was just dropping, and it wasn't until 2 months or so in when the spawn started coming. I think I explained the spawn already, but it was on the chip that got corrupted. Damn. Here it is again, just because I don't think there's any official record of them. I don't even know if anyone outside the Deadlands even knows. So most people the plague just kills. Near as we know, it's something the kaiju brought over from their world that our immune systems just weren't equipped for, and with their corpses rotting, well, a lot of bacteria got released. A few people are immune, and some people, they get sick, and they don't die, but they lose their minds, and they kill everything, everyone in their path. The spawn. That's what the Fountain Valley Underground called them, and it was a pair of spawn that killed them all. I was out that day, but when I got back... Anyway, so that's the spawn, where I said I was lucky that Mom just died. Like I said, we're up on some hospital roof. Deserted buildings stopped creeping me out a long time ago, but there's something weird about hospitals. We made a pretty decent haul of gauze and things that will be useful if we get hurt or sick or anything. And Tank hasn't said anything, but I know he hasn't been feeling well the last few days. I'm a little worried. Like I said, just about 3 weeks ago, we stumbled across a few people, but they were all in the last stages of the plague, about to die. There was nothing we could do, but then we couldn't just let them die either. It was stupid, I know, but we took care of them. But the thing is, the plague can incubate for almost a month, and then it manifests fast, and I'm worried. Hey Tank, you just about done? He's trying to jerry-rig the emergency generator up here so we can have some light, charge up our stuff. It's gonna be sunset pretty soon. It's warm enough still that we can sleep out here just fine. It'll start raining soon. We'll have to be indoors a lot more then, but for now I guess it's fine. What? Yeah, give me a sec. So that's the status, I guess. Hoping we don't get sick. Hoping there's an LA underground and we can find it. Hoping it doesn't rain tonight. Hoping I'll have something good to say next time I'm recording. Ah! Tank, you scared? Tank, what's up? A clattering sound. Sounds of a struggle, interspersed with male and female shouting, lasting a few minutes. Several minutes of silence follow, then the recording ends. This transcription concludes the audio apocalypse diary of Epiphany Jones. The phone she had been recording on was recovered when a rescue copter landed on the roof of a hospital, presumably the one she mentioned, just 3 weeks after her final recording was made. There was no trace of Epiphany.
Hello, lovely inmates. This is Paishi, here with some judge comments, and I just reread Crickets that y'all heard and Losts, which was the other submission for this week, and Losts was really spectacular. You guys should definitely check out the Ember there on the Patreon. But Cricket's story had elements of zombie apocalypse in it, and I don't even think that Cricket knew this about me and was pandering to the judge. I think she just lucked out, but I have a real affinity for zombie apocalypse stories, which you wouldn't think given how all I ever talk about is how much I like fantasy and dragons and all those vibes. But I really like zombie apocalypse stories. Even when they have sad endings, actually, which usually I hate sad endings, but I don't know, there's something about zombies, man. I can't explain it. But I really loved those bits that Cricket put about the spawn and all of that. So that's probably why I picked her as the winner. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Keep those fires burning, y'all.
I like this one so much. I really had no idea what to do with it, but I remember I had a long conversation with Grishmack brainstorming, and we ended up with this like Pacific Rim fan fiction idea. Because we got into like what potential bioeffects could like the kaiju corpses have, because they were just leaving them there. And I love Pacific Rim. I love Pacific Rim so much. So that's where that idea came from. I really like it. It's a fun piece. Don't have a lot to say about it, but it was really fun to write. It was really fun to think about. And lastly, oh, this is so exciting. This is when Grishmack joined the Scorch, actually. It was for week 34. So I got to judge 3 stories in week 34. I prompted specifically the last line, and I wanted it to be, and there were sugar cookies on the table. Look forward to hearing that next week, and thanks for joining us. Keep those fires burning.
The Cellblock Scorch is a production of Stellacore, an independent group of nerds sharing their obsessions with the world. We can be reached at thestellacore@gmail.com through comments on your podcast platform of choice, our Instagram, Stella_core, and at our YouTube, also called Stellacore. Feel free to check out our other productions on our YouTube channel or our cosplays on Instagram. If you would like to support our creative endeavors, you can give a one-time tip to the Ko-Fi of the writer of your favorite Scorches, or check out our Patreon, linked in the show notes. There, you can access the winning Scorches and episode transcripts for free, or sign up for Spark level support for $5 a month to gain access to all of the Scorch submissions.